Listen to this because in the coming months, the world oil map could change. In October, Donald Trump decided to directly sanction Lukoil and Rosneft, the two giants that directly or indirectly move almost two-thirds of Russian crude oil exports. The measures came into full force on November 21st, and the blow goes straight to the heart of the Kremlin's revenue. In November alone, Russia's oil and gas revenues would have fallen by about a third compared to the previous year, bringing them to the lowest level since the first sanctions after the invasion of Ukraine in 2022. At the same time, countries like Turkey, India, and Brazil are cutting their purchases of Russian crude, while a record number of barrels are literally floating at sea looking for a buyer. China will absorb part of that volume, but at increasingly discounted prices. The other leg of the earthquake is the dismantling of the international empire of these companies. Lukoil is trying to sell at full speed a portfolio of foreign assets valued at about $22 billion. Stakes in large fields in Iraq and Kazakhstan, gas in Azerbaijan, operations from Mexico to Africa, as well as key refineries in Bulgaria, Romania, and the Netherlands. If these refineries and fields fall into the hands of Western companies, Gulf producers, or new Asian players, it's not just the owners that change. The routes, contracts, and long-term alliances also change. In Eastern Europe, the rupture is already visible. Bulgaria has placed the large Lukoil-linked refinery under state control and has initiated its sale. Romania is accelerating the exit of Petrotel. Moldova has taken control of the aviation fuel infrastructure to guarantee supply. Hungary and Slovakia are the last major customers within the EU, still supplied by the Druzhba pipeline under a special exemption. But even they have alternatives through the Adria pipeline from Croatia. Added to this, the European Union has been closing the famous refinery loophole since January. It will no longer be so easy to import Russian crude, refine it in third countries, and re-export the product to Europe as if nothing happened. This also hits large re-export hubs and refineries partially or fully controlled by Russian capital outside of Russia. For years, Moscow used its oil companies as a geopolitical arm to gain influence in Europe, the Middle East, and other regions. These sanctions not only cut cash in the short term, they begin to dismantle that corporate power network. What we are seeing is not a tactical adjustment, but the beginning of a profound reconfiguration of who commands, who refines, and who finances the oil that moves the global economy. If you like these types of videos, give it a like, follow us, subscribe, comment, ask questions. This is TrendOil Vision. Understand oil like a professional. Thanks.